I'm back.
a wallet
Point you
for
start.
It should work now.
oh yeah. So you've got the developer wallet that you shouldn't touch, and then did you make
Mhm.
a wallet for the project, like the fun stuff?
Well, yeah, I've got in Phantom. You mean?
No, no, like you know how you make it and you get the dev wallet. Usually you'll make another wallet
Ah,
that
no, I
you
haven't.
that you trade with to like pay for decks and all that shit. That's what
What I
most
should
people do.
what I should have done that on Pump.fun, should I? Or you can do it after.
Well, when
I
you
think
made
he's
it,
like
because you were the
secretly
first
asking
one.
you if you have a second wallet, basically.
Yeah,
Well, I've
because you're the first one. You make your developer wallet, and then you make a second wallet. Like
in
you
Pump.fun.
buy tokens. Yeah,
So,
yeah,
so
yeah. So it's
in
so just say so you would did you use Phantom to make your to make
yes,
it?
yes.
Yeah. So just say okay, you use Phantom, you make the token, and then you've got like a trading wallet on a different thing. Maybe a like I've got Pepe Boost spot trading bot. That's my wallet. So I fund it through Phantom. Put it in my wallet from Phantom, and then what you usually do is you because you've made it, you would buy some of your supply straight away. Like you could just buy like even one soul or half a soul when you have a good amount. And as the project moves on, you sell a bit just to fund everything.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
Like
That's
to pay the decks to because if you touch developer wallet, everyone panics and sells, mate,
right. Right.
straight away.
Yeah.
So they usually have a second wallet. Um,
And sorry, do I set that wallet up in Phantom or I set that because you can have many wallets in Phantom?
oh yeah, you could do that. The only problem is it's gonna be linked.
Right. Oh, I
So
see.
if you have
Not
two wallets
necessarily.
in Phantom, when you look at the thing, you're gonna have a cluster.
It won't
I
Oh, I
think
necessarily
see.
be linked.
So
on the map it will be cluster.
where's a good place to set up another wallet for next time?
Um, have you got a like I can well I can't DM you. So if you DM me,
Right.
I can send you a trading bot, man, through
Okay.
Telegraph.
Okay. So that's
Yeah,
true.
basically what he's saying is a lot of time developers and honestly, to be honest with you, this is also a strategy because when you get to Radium, you can never know what happens with the floor. So you're talking about essentially either a bundling or essentially grabbing the floor as much as you can, so that way you can like you said, use it for marketing needs, but also retrospectively you can use it to control the floor so you don't have fucking jeets on fucking Radium.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
kill
see. So
two
when
birds with one
you buy the
stone.
dip, it kind of stops it getting fucked.
And plus, like, if you're bullish, I mean, I'm not trying to how tell you to dev, but if you're bullish, you know, you could even burn a lot on the top, so it'll like pretty much help out the holders. But I mean, you know, there's a whole bunch of ways to play this game at the end of the day.
Right. So yeah. So talk me through this again. Sorry for my lack of knowledge. What happens when you burn the coins? What actually happens?
You're taking coins out of circulation, so
Right.
therefore, it's gonna be like, let's say, for example, the swing of profit and loss of traders starts to actually like be slower. I don't know how to say that, but because of the fact that you took them out of circulation, so they're not necessarily gaining or losing, but the as far as how fast they gain and lose, I believe that's the case.
It's a
It's
threat gone, pretty much what he's saying. It's a threat gone.
yeah,
Like if you this say you burn the dev wallet when we hit Radium, and at the start you bought um 10% of the supply and you burn that.
Right.
That means that 10% ain't gonna get dumped on people. That means that more people
right.
will be interested in buying.
Okay. So it doesn't affect the chart at all then.
No, it just
No,
affects your pockets basically. It also shows people you're bullish
like
because you just burn money.
so. So
So nothing happens to the chart.
Andrew Tate released the coin on Pump Fun, He bought up half the supply. It went to radium, and he burnt half the supply. And when he burnt it, I think it was worth like 700K, man.
Right.
So
And he
speaking of
burnt
Andrew
it.
Tate, I
And
was going to tell you guys that's another advertisement for free move. If you guys want, you just send him like one token to his
yeah,
wallet. A lot of groups are following it as
yeah,
indicators. It's free advertisement.
yeah. But I don't think it does anything because the last few nights I've been in so many coins that have sent coins to Andrew Tate's wallet.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
one group even sent like actually sent him a massive amount. Like he ended up with 10 million coins or something,
yeah.
and it still died. The coin still died. Like the first night I heard people talking about it and they done it, they sent him this coin. It was like an egg. It was like an egg coin that came out,
Not a
and
crypto zoo egg.
everyone in the community sent him coins, like, and they were like sending him messages on his Twitter and shit. And when he woke up, he put a photo up of him holding a carton of eggs,
Wow.
and that was bullish as hell, mate.
Right.
But yeah, it just sometimes he won't respond though. Like sometimes he
True
might,
that.
but I think he gets coins. He gets millions of coins sent to him every day.
Yeah, he literally can't go broke. He's just a nonstop printer walking around.
Like
Just
his wallet's got 600,000 in it,
yeah,
and
just for
that's
the
that's
day.
his public wallet. Like he'll have other wallets that are hidden that people don't know he's trading with.
So let me ask you a question, brother. Like, what made you decide to go from like trader to straight up dev? Like, that's a big jump.
Well, again, I've only been in this game about 2 months or so, mainly researching and going down YouTube rabbit holes.
Right.
But again, it was just like the simplicity of being able to launch a coin. So my background is I'm more into video and photography.
Oh, cool. Me
So
too.
oh, cool, wicked. So we're on the same page there. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so I'm pretty decent at all of the tools I use for that. So I thought, well, why don't I put these to good use? Because I just like the whole thought of like people making money from things that make you laugh,
Right.
basically, of serious companies. So I thought, right, okay, I'll crack on with this. So the first one I did, it wasn't fantastic. It was just the Biden retirement thing when they were trying to kick him out. So I did that, but I had no idea about marketing or anything at all. So it's kind of like fell on its face. So I
Yeah.
waited about 3 weeks now since that one, 3 or 4 weeks. I've been working on another one, which is the big one that I've got to come. So I saw the boots thing from Trump that he posted
Right.
yesterday, and I
Right.
thought, this is worth a crack. So yeah, so I got working on it. Spent about 5 hours making the memes and whatnot, and I'm using this as education. Thank you all, because every second is education for me, and that last 10 minutes has been a gold mine of education. So yeah, so I'm basically I haven't got a lot invested in this. I think it's like 0.2 Sol. So I don't give a fuck about making money, to be honest with you. But I want everyone who's sort of helped me out to make money.
So this is the thing,
So
right? I'm gonna be honest with you because I not to interrupt you, sorry, but not to but this whole like space is like a matrix. It's like a game, right? And everyone's playing this
mm,
game, and I
yeah,
mean, you out of a lot of people are rarities because you have basically set yourself as a doxed dev, which is great because people will start to trust in that. But at the same time, you as the doxed dev, especially for the benefits of the holders like us from the very beginning, it might be advantageous to play a poker face, such as like I put a lot of money in this. You know, just the marketing of it is gonna bring more people. If you tell people you only put point one, it's not gonna look good later. So I'm just saying, just be bullish about your shit.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
better. It's better to say you're holding a bag, and
Yeah,
you're gonna hold it at radium. You're not gonna sell, even if you're not.
yeah. We're
So
giving you
people
PR
hold.
training right now.
I am holding a bag. It's more like a pouch
Oh
than a
shit.
bag. But my issue is like I said, I just did this as an educational sort of thing, really,
Yeah.
for me, and my big issue is that is still playing on my brain at this minute is that the money hasn't transferred to my account, so I can't top up my my wallet at all. That's my issue I've got at the minute. Again, because I wasn't planning on doing this, to be honest with you, yesterday.
Right.
I just saw this opportunity of Trump's golden shower shoes, and I couldn't resist. Yeah, so I guess I'm a little green behind the ears, as is what's the case, and I haven't got a very good poker face, unfortunately. So
can you make cartoons?
yes,
Wow, that's awesome. So you can actually make moves that move.
yeah, and I can make animated videos as well, with like the faces. So yeah, so the next one I'm working on, I've made about 4 videos. So I've sort of intercut from famous movies. I've taken some scenes out of a famous movie, and I've put in the faces of the new meme that's going to be coming into this movie, and then with AI, I've made all their voices, so they've got the same sound of their voices and all that, and obviously injected a bit of humor in there. So yeah, so on the next project, it's huge.
I actually had a crazy idea, like last week, because last week they were going through this bloody Jesus theme and all this shit. Did you see it?
I missed that one.
This guy that looked like Jesus launched the Jesus coin, and then everyone was launching fucking Jesus coins. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
And all I was thinking about was that fucking girl who was at like Mecca holding her hand up saying I'm an atheist. Right. I was thinking, fuck, that would be a crazy coin to just launch. You know what I mean?
You know, it's interesting.
An atheist in Mecca, at Mecca or whatever, you know? Yeah. Just have her little her fucking piece of paper in her hand or whatever she had. I reckon that would have sent mad last week. But yeah, I'm just not capable of doing any of that shit. I just trade.
No, for sure.
Some girl actually did that. Some girl actually went to Mecca and held up a piece of paper saying I'm an atheist.
Oh, no, not just one. You Google it, bro. She started the trend. She done it with. She wrote it on her hand, and she was standing there while everyone was walking around, and she goes, I'm an atheist," and she escaped, and then showed her face like she ran away, and her family were after her and shit, and she ended up getting to Turkey. I think she actually made it to the US. But yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, she ran away and escaped, but you can see a lot of bloody people, girls it's mainly girls holding up pieces of paper, saying
that's crazy,
like right there.
I mean, that is like beheading sort of territory.
Man, you ain't lying.
Especially because Mecca is like the place, it's like the sacred ground, isn't it? So if you do that kind of stuff there, you're asking for it.
Yeah,
the first girl that done it, she filmed it, man.
Fucking hell.
She filmed it and put it on YouTube.
Now that's called the death wish.
Nah, that's a fact. Actually, people have had death wishes on YouTube too, like that. It's crazy.
She had a full-on. Her face was all covered in shit. Like she was standing right there while everyone was walking around in that big circle. And she had it like written on her hand, and she's like filming herself and showing her hand.
Right. Do you think it was maybe in like invisible ink that only her phone could see?
Man. I don't know, but yeah,
gotten onto it.
Hey, let me ask you, Dev, real quick. So have you haven't been to Ray particularly in a particular project, have you? Like, I mean, like as a dev, right?
Only the one I did that that didn't go anywhere.
Okay, so let me tell you. So, are you familiar with Fatality Bot?
No, I don't really know any.
Let me tell you some gems. Yeah, let me tell you some gems because this Pump.fun thing is one thing, but like Radium is a whole other game. And what Pump.fun is designed to do is for the dev perspective, because I've been docs dev myself like a couple times, Ray, is like wear and tear you out. So by the time you get to Ray, you're gonna be like met with all these new faces, and they're gonna expect like, oh, happy jolly dev that's only been here for 5 minutes. No, but you've been here for like 15 hours, like hustling and shit. But the reality is though, if you use something like fatality, I would definitely go to maybe just Telegram and type in fatality fatality bot, and he knows about it. The lad that's in the chat, and basically it does is it ranks you right off the bat, so that way you can get higher volume. Because what's going to essentially happen is you're going to get these jeets in here, and they're going to just dump on you, and you're going to be like, my 15 hours of work, what the fuck happens? And this is what turns
Yeah.
devs into like Jedi, like fucking Darth Vaders. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit.
You gotta watch out too, because there's two fatality bots. I would actually run both at the same time,
Ooh
but
man, bullish.
it's quite expensive, man.
Yeah, it's
Quite
like four
expensive.
soul for one for sure.
4 Sol for one. That's
Yeah.
what my price range. But what does it actually do though?
So it's an
Volume.
algorithmic like volume. It does a lot of volume. It does buy, sells, transactions, but it does it in a way where it actually affects the ranking. So you're gonna get ranked like number one, all types of like trendings and shit. Basically, it's like this, right? Your bag right now, you bought in first. So yes, now you're saying this, but at 60,000, you shouldn't be saying this. You should collect your profits and then be able to spend on the project. Like literally, $100 turns into $1,000 after rec. It's 10x. You know what I'm saying? So, it's up to you how what you want to do.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I mean, I'm happy to keep it there. Like I said, I had no vision of making money. This is a educational thing for me, and so yeah. So I've no. I mean, it's like peanuts, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So I know it goes up obviously if it. If
Yeah,
the
yeah, but
coin,
you could still use it. You could still use that if you don't want to make money. You could still use it to push the project further. It might fail. You might fail the first attempt, but at least you had an attempt. Next time you'll be better. Next time after that you'll be even better.
yeah. Well, that was my that is my thought process. Is
Because he's right. He's right. You should start looking into. You should start looking into the fatality bot, raiders.
But at the end of the day,
yeah, but
Like
the
like
thing,
you got to
you
remember,
actually
if
need
you
some good
just try to
raiders.
learn, like if you just want to like learn and like just this is a testing experience, then it's okay to be
mm,
transparent and like you are and be like, this is a 60K venture, boys. Like I'm just trying to get to 60K. It's cool. Then we know the game plan. Like it's cool for devs to be transparent like that because if like really, it sounds like to me like after 60K, there's a lot of more money that you have as a dev have to invest, or else it's a CTO. It's just simple as that. And if you're not willing to do that, then we know the game plan, and let's ride with it.
right. Well, again, I'm not really aware of what happens with the CTO or what goes into it, or what have you. But if I'm quite happy to let go of the reins if somebody wants to, if I'm incapable, shall we say,
I'm telling you,
of
I'll tell you
taking it on.
exactly what a CTO is, right? A CTO is basically multiple people paying for what you would pay for out of your own pocket, basically. That's in a
Right.
nutshell. So if you're like, you
Okay.
know what, I don't really feel like putting in like a good five, six, $800. I don't know, seven, nine, so whatever it may be to do aftermarketing after Ray. Cool. This is
Mm.
a pump fun game. We got a low market cap, fucking ride to the 60, 70K, and then gee, that's the plan. Simple as that.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, I guess from what I've learned so far, I'm happy to pay for the Dex ads and all that.
Yeah, it's
So to
good.
get it on that, to turn it into a teenager, if you like, and then I'm happy to let the teenager leave the house.
If you want to, this is the
Because
thing.
teenagers are paying out.
This is the thing.
Sorry.
This is up to you. It's something that I probably might want to do in my own journey too, but it's up to you. You could,
Mm.
if you are bullish, you could essentially sell your dev wallet, keep and then or not all of it, just like pretty much 99% of it and shit. Buy into another wallet, still be on your live, and be this is a dev slash CTO. So like basically tell people like up front, the project might move a lot faster because to the finish line because they'll see the dev wallet's almost drained, but you're still here to pretty much support it. It's up to you how you want to strategize your play though.
Well, the only thing with that, I've watched a lot of coins, and as soon as the dev sold, everyone's just like "Phew, gone.
Yeah, because they don't
Like,
stay in the live though. The only thing is the dev wallet has access to the live key to Pump.fun. So if you're of a dev wallet and they're still live there, there's like, oh, there's a reason behind it. You see what I'm saying? Like usually they just
right,
run, they go. But if you're still
yeah,
live and you're like, well, I'm the dev still, but I sold my logs to the blah blah blah. This is a CTO slash dev. Such you can paint that out because you gave the foundation of it being a transparent situation from the get go. You know what I'm saying?
right,
It's
yeah.
up to you. It's like playing
So,
cards.
so what would your
Yeah,
advice be?
because usually when they hit radium and the dev sell, not only does the dev sell, he disappears. That's when it
Right.
dies. If the dev sells and says, "Hey, I've sold to invest into the project. I'm doing a CTO like this guy's saying, it could work, man."
Right. So, knowing what you know about me, what would you say be my best course of action?
Okay. First of all, I gotta ask you about your time. What is your like? What do you expect as far as how your live stream? How long do you want to go for?
Oh, what are we today? Is it Friday? Yeah, Friday. So I'm good to stay here all day today and tonight, and I'm good to stay here tomorrow. I've got to shoot out for about 2 hours tomorrow because we've got to do shopping for the restaurant. But then I'll be good for Saturday, and I can't do anything Sunday because we'll be working all day. So basically, all day today and all day tomorrow, apart from 2 hours, and then Sunday I've got to take a break.
Yeah. Astro, do you think like let me just ask Astro from being a community member, bro, do you think like if he was to sell his dev wallet and buy back into another wallet and then basically still go live on the dev wallet and be like this is a CTO but I'm the dev I like sold out because I want blah 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 blah. Do you think that'll fucking go faster than just him being like yo cuz at the end of the day, it's just a 60K situation, you know what I'm saying? Or 70K, whatever it is, situation. You know? And oh, by the way, Dev, I wouldn't recommend. Honestly, it's like a two part. It's like a two-way street because you pay for decks, it's bullish, right? But this thing is, if
Right.
it's gonna CTL anyway, someone's gonna have to repay for it anyways, like the same $300. So it's like if you're gonna pay for it, you might as well hand off to a CTO situation regardless. You see what I'm saying? Like, Astro, what do you think, bro?
Right.
Well, it depends if he wants to stay and do the art.
Oh, I'm happy to stay and do the art. That's what I'm more than happy to do.
Because
Which
pretty much you could sell at radium. It has to be at radium. If you sell at um just say we get 95%, you sell your bag, everyone will sell
right.
and it won't make it to radium. Um
Yeah, I don't want to spook anyone.
yeah, so
Basically.
you have to sell at radium, which is going to be hard for you because like my bot sells automatic if you hit radium. But I can
Okay.
set it like that. So you wouldn't even be able to sell it as fast as half the people that are gonna sell. But
But like I
they
said,
usually buy back in. So what they do is they sell at radium, there's a massive dip, and then there's a big rush to buy back in low because it goes up in waves.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, if we hit radium, just say we hit radium. Sometimes it takes 20 minutes to roll over. If you say I'm selling my bag to use to buy fatality, to buy this and that or whatever,
Right.
they will support you. I guess people will hold on
Yeah,
because they
definitely,
know what the
definitely. This is
fatality
bullish.
bot's gonna do.
Yeah, this is
But I
bullish.
wouldn't sell. If the dev said to me, "I haven't put any money in this, like fuck all, and I'm selling my bag," like if he said this through over the chat, once we hit radium, we wouldn't say this before.
Right.
Once we're in the migration,
Right.
um, and I'm gonna use the money to run two fatality bots. Fuck, no one would sell anything, mate.
Right.
Because they would know what's going to happen once those bots turn on.
And sorry for being thick as fuck, but can you just explain to me again what physically the fatality bot does?
Yeah, I got you, bro. I like basically it's like this, right? You have to have first of all, they're gonna require you to buy the actual token, which is actually you can buy it on Pump.fun if you go to find it. But make sure you buy the real one, not like the fake one, right? So you can go to the Telegram channel, simply
Oh,
just
you've
go
got
there,
token.
huh?
I have to buy a Fatality Bot token on Pump.fun.
Yeah, it's like their key, but it's like literally $40. It's like 40, $50 or whatever. So you have to hold that first to like
The
basically,
tokens have gone up like mad though.
huh?
He needs
The
the
what?
tokens. They've gone up like the tokens aren't. They've gone up like mad. Like
Oh yeah, the
I bought
prices.
some yesterday. It cost me like $200.
Oh shit,
But you
yeah,
can
I
sell
haven't
them
bought it
back
in like a
anyway.
2, 3 weeks. So yeah, 3 weeks ago it was like $40.
Okay.
I haven't used it in a while, but yeah, basically you purchase the token. Once you purchase it, it's like an investment. The price kind of goes up, so you can sell at a later point. So it's kind of cool, you know. But one,
Okay.
after you do that, you basically pay for soul to this specific like bot that's on Telegram. It's a Fatality bot. Once you pay the for soul, you basically tell the CA address of where essentially it needs to go to. And when that happens, about 15 minutes later, you're gonna see your charts specifically only on Radium only, not Pump.fun, but on Radium only. Your chart's gonna look like cocaine just hit it like crazy, and it's just gonna be like mass buys and sells, and just like your volume's gonna look like fucking like Disneyland, and it just brings it brings some eyes to the charts. It's like basically in an ocean, and then all of a sudden you're bleeding, and there's sharks just like running around, you know. Um, but yeah, but honestly,
Yeah, because
if you get the money to do that and you have the money to do that from your dev wallet, I would definitely recommend like going and only selling like not so much of your dev wallet than do that. Like I would definitely hold your bag because it shows the community like, yo, I'm gonna take my little, you know, 50% of a percent and fucking ride that shit to like a million, you know, whatever, 2 million or whatever it may be.
Right. Okay. So just to go back to what it actually does again, then. So it actually does marketing to get other people to buy the coin, or
We got
it
to
buys
remember
the coin.
volume is what people are wanting to see. The only reason why there's only
yeah,
6 people in this chat right now is because
there's
either
low volume.
you or myself or someone that knows what they're doing, like we can create volume. I have volume bots that just goes and then just on Pump.fun it shows that as like people are like buying and people are like, whoa, what the fuck is this, right? Especially if the ticker's
Right.
dope, right? So that's how you get people
Right.
in the Telegram specifically, and then they see you, they see your bullish, especially if you're live on Pump.fun. It's more like a specific. You're just missing volume right now, or some type of like bot that just keeps you on the front page.
Yeah,
Right.
because once you get to radium, there's different type of traders that won't trade anything unless it hits a certain type of volume. They like it to go up and down so they can jump in, out, and
Right.
that's when it starts skyrocketing. Like
Right.
people have filters set. Like they won't even see your token unless it does a certain amount of volume.
And that's also one of the
Right. Right.
reasons why on pump funds, after it goes to raid, 90% of them go straight to the floor because as a developer, if you, I'm gonna be completely just dead transparent, like respectfully, as a developer, if you buy up the floor or you have a team that buys up the floor and they know what the fuck they're doing and they don't dump on people, that's how shit goes to 30, 40, 50 million because you got these fucking snipers and all these fucking like swing traders and farmers that try to fuck with the charts array, and if you hold the floor, you literally are not. They're not able to do that shit, and it just keeps rising and rising and rising. So it's about really what you're trying to do at the end of the day. You know, don't get me wrong. Some
Right.
shit's organic, and it gets lucky, but it is what it
You
is.
sure? It doesn't seem that way. It seems like it's all fucking strategy and bots
Most of the
doing shit.
time, there's a lot of shit in the Matrix. You know, you can see distribution. People walking TG be like, "Yo, the holder distribution's crazy." Not realizing you can create like 500 wallets in like 5 seconds, and like easily
Yeah.
distribute tokens to them and create different names. And like, one person's owning 500 wallets.
Yeah. Well, I was. Has anyone watched Handsome Finance? YouTube.
Nah, I haven't seen that.
No? Okay. Well, I've been following him a lot recently, and he tells you about all the ins and outs of stuff. And he's literally just created a bot that will do what you just said. Yeah, it'll literally create 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 wallets. It'll put an equal amount of money in each one, and then it'll start them off trading, kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, I got it.
Fuck.
I got the same thing. I just don't. I'm not using it right now, but I got. So I got that too. This costs
Right.
two, three
Okay.
thousand dollars.
Yeah,
It's just it's very
Is it?
expensive.
uh, a, a lot of people have.
You just gotta look, you know, it depends how deep you in this DeFi shit you are, you know, like this is how I do like
Yeah.
this is my 9 to 5. Like I'm literally a DeFi all day all long.
Right. So, okay, so you sound pretty expert at this. So, help me out with my education here. How much value is a good ticket and a good meme?
I
Is it
mean,
does it mean
think about
anything
it.
or not?
Hell yeah, like think about it. Like King of the Hill is 30, 35, 60K, 40K, I mean. So that's like 5x. So you take let's just say mathematically speaking, $250, and you 5x that. That's already $1,250, right? Maybe well, with $1,000 profit margin. And then if
Right.
you want to go to radium, that 250 is now a 10x. So now you got $2,500 in your pocket. And now again, this is you as having one wallet because people are looking at the distribution ratio and looking like, oh, 2-3%. Oh, he's holding kind of cool margins, right? Like a pump, that's okay. But the thing about it is, right, a lot of people, even if they're docs, and I can tell like a person that is like no shit and a person that's just don't know shit. And respectfully, I know
That's
you don't
me.
know shit. So I'm gonna just tell you that I know you don't have like
Hello.
thousands of wallets like you're like but a lot of people do. You know, they have a lot of wallets in the game, and so they're just
Right.
playing a role. Now, also speaking of role, one of the biggest fucking coins out. Not to show them, and I won't say them, but they have a fucking. I was in a chat like this, like right now. I'm having this with you, and it was like
Mhm.
5 people, and now that shit's at 100 million. I'm gonna tell you what happened, yo. This shit was crazy. We were having a conversation like this. I said, yo, why don't you start fucking role playing and acting like you're a
Mhm.
church and like making it a cult? And like he started doing this shit, and it was about chicken and about I won't even say it, but it's a meme coin that went to 100 million today. It's chicken in it, but yeah, he started acting called a Church of Chicken and shit. He started doing it in the role playing, and people start jumping in and culting it, and next thing you know, that shit was just
So
gone.
what? How did he role play it? I'm
He
fascinated.
was like, all right, today this he was just acting like he was a fucking pastor, like but he
Right.
wasn't talking
like a
about pastor.
priest.
He wasn't talking about Jesus. He was talking about chickens and like the Church of chickens and shit, like mulberry reds and all. He was just making all types of random like meme shit up, just but it would sound like you're in a church. It was like a fucking pseudo cult, you know. So, but shit worked, and he's doing it every
Great.
day. He goes live on X, and they have church with a chicken cult.
Wow.
I swear, you
All
can't make
right.
this shit up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So a couple.
there's things like that, and then there's planned stuff. Like
Yeah.
some of the coins,
Oh
you
yeah.
look at it and you think, what the fuck?
Right.
Like that Nero, that dumped, but it shot up. That was all planned. Like
Yeah.
they paid the girl who took the photo. Was this all staged and shit? It was about an adopted dog, and it went fucking nuts.
Yeah. You
So
can't really tell in the
some
space.
things just happen, and some things are planned.
Right. Absolutely. 100%. In this space, it's really weird. You know.
Yeah. Say that again. Yeah, I mean, it amazes me how like little effort some people put into the actual creation of the meme, and it just flies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm
but it, yeah, if you look at the wallets, you'll see that it was like it it was forced to fly.
right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, it's that's what I was trying to ask you. Like, what is the correlation between like the quality of the meme and like compared to what all the goings on in the background are. So I'm guessing the goings on in the background is probably plays more of a part than the actual quality of the meme.
No, I mean the meme is gonna get you in the door, like the meta too. You gotta remember, like one day Elon might wake up and do some crazy shit on his avatar, and then it's like now the meta or whatever. Now people are following that specific like category of things. So if you go against that meta, you're gonna be like basically forced to reckon with people that are going against the tide of what you're looking for. You know. Now the
Right.
Trump thing, I'm gonna be honest with